How to forgive. When someone wrongs you somehow, you might feel certain you'll never be able to get over it. Even after your immediate anger passes, you might continue to dwell on the betrayal instead of letting it fade into memory. It's pretty common to feel this way, but not being able to forgive can harm you most. Forgiveness might seem challenging, in part because it's often misunderstood. You might believe forgiving someone means forgetting what happened, implying the pain they caused was no big deal, automatically resuming your previous relationship. In reality, forgiveness simply means choosing to let go of your anger, hurt, and desire for vengeance. Forgiveness helps you heal. Holding on to resentment can sour you and keep you from finding peace. When you can't forgive, your emotional wounds can't close and heal. When you forgive, you're not saying what someone did was okay. You're deciding to let go of the burdens of stuck and resolved emotions, explains Kim Eagle, a therapist in San Diego, California. Forgiveness allows you to let go of the pain and continue with a lighter heart. Forgiveness, in other words, enables you to begin moving away from anger and resentment before they seep into all areas of your life. Forgiveness can help you reconcile. First, it's important to understand that you can forgive someone without resuming contact or picking a relationship back up. You can forgive someone even if you know you can never have the same relationship. Depending on the circumstances, you may even need to avoid contact. That said, everyone makes mistakes. When a loved one hurts you, forgiving them can open the door to relationship repair. In many cases, the act of forgiveness can help someone who inadvertently caused pain to realize how they hurt you. This provides an opportunity for learning and growth. Forgiveness may not mend your relationship immediately, but it's a good start. Are you ready? If you don't feel like you can extend forgiveness immediately, that's okay. It can take some time to reach that place. When it comes to forgiveness, authenticity is essential. Forced forgiveness doesn't really benefit anyone since you're still holding on to pain and anger. Forcing yourself to do anything inauthentic can create a misalignment with your inner truth, Eagle says. You may never understand why someone did something, but forgiveness requires you to look at your anger and pain and choose to let it go. Talk through your feelings. Before you can forgive someone, you'll want to make sure you can put your feelings about what happened into words. This requires you to first embrace those feelings, even the unwanted ones. Even if you don't want to get into all the details of what happened, your support system can play an important role in the process of forgiveness. They've probably already helped you get through the worst of your pain, and they can offer more support as you begin to heal. Tip: try meditation if you're finding this difficult. It won't work overnight, but it will start you down the right path. Forgive smaller things first. If you're having trouble forgiving a big hurt, practice self-compassion instead of giving yourself a hard time. Forgive yourself. People often struggle with forgiveness when they blame themselves, at least in some small way, for what happened. Self-compassion and self-forgiveness are important tools to have before trying to forgive someone else. You feel ready to forgive and you made the choice to commit to forgiveness. So how do you actually go about forgiving someone? This might seem especially difficult if you can't actually reach the person you're forgiving. Forgiveness begins with and ends with you, Eagle explains. You can forgive regardless of your situation with the other party. You don't need to have contact with someone to forgive them, since forgiveness is primarily for your benefit. These tips can help you act on your decision to forgive. Write a letter. If you prefer to avoid face-to-face contact with someone you've forgiven, writing a letter may offer a safer way to express your feelings. A letter is one-sided. You get to share what you experienced without being interrupted. The other person's explanations and apologies may have meaning and benefit, but it's essential you have the chance to say what you need to say. Share your feelings with someone else. It may not always be possible to reach the person you're forgiving. They may have passed away or moved. It can be a major block to the healing process when you believe you can't heal because you can't express forgiveness, Eagle explains. But you don't actually need to have an exchange with someone in order to forgive them. Once you choose to forgive, you can complete the process by sharing your decision with someone else, such as a loved one, a mentor, a spiritual leader, or someone who understands the situation, even a therapist. If no one feels right, you can journal about your decision to forgive. Look into programs developed by forgiveness researchers. Practicing forgiveness can be challenging. It's perfectly understandable to struggle, but you don't have to go it alone. An expert-developed program is REACH, which involves recalling and visualizing the betrayal, empathizing without minimizing, altruism, or looking at forgiveness as a gift you give, just as it's one you'd want to receive yourself, committing to forgiveness by writing about your decision or telling someone about it, holding on to your choice to forgive. Moving on. You've forgiven, but you haven't forgotten, and that's okay. Although your memories of being hurt may linger, forgiveness allows you to continue moving forward. Practicing forgiveness can make it easier to focus on the good things in life. You can't ignore the challenges life throws at you, but prioritizing compassion and empathy can make it easier to notice the good things and give them more weight than the bad. If something positive did come out of the betrayal, you already have some practice finding the flower amongst the rubble, so to speak. You don't have to believe that everything has meaning or happens because of destiny. You can make your own meaning and find your own good no matter what life brings. Make good emotional health a lifetime goal. Forgiveness can teach you a lot about compassion, but continuing to work on self-growth and strengthening your feelings of empathy toward others can help you cope with difficult circumstances in the future. Life is long, and you might experience more than one injustice. Just as good physical health can help you weather illness or injury, good mental health can help you remain strong in the face of emotional duress. Work toward your own happiness. It's normal to want someone to regret the pain they inflicted. The truth is, this doesn't always happen. Some people aren't capable of recognizing when they cause pain. Others don't see their mistake or simply don't care. You may never get an explanation or an apology. Letting bitterness and resentment maintain a hold over you only gives them power. Instead of letting the past hold you back, use what you learned from the experience to take steps to protect yourself from future pain. Practicing forgiveness and taking action to live your best life can help you find joy and peace.